How's it going? Yeah, we are back again. Welcome, welcome. It is I again. Yeah, TJ Tarai Jack. Yeah, we are coming out live to you. And it's been a minute. Yeah, it's been like a solid minute. But today I decided, hey, I'm going to come out to you on a Thursday night and we're going to be talking about today specifically. We're going to find out or we'll talk about if you're looking for property investment, which area is good for you and why is it good for you? So, are there best areas to invest in out there, or are there areas where you should be avoiding altogether? And what is your criteria, irrespective of what kind of properties you are buying, right? So, for instance, what kind of asset class you're buying? And I've just kind of like put together around about five things that I want us to talk about here today. For some of you who knows what we do here on M5 Property Addicts, last year in 2021, we had something that was called Pass It On. And we used to run that on a Saturday evening. And in 2022, we decided, nah, we're not going to do it in 20, we're not going to do it on a Saturday evening. I'm going to be spending a little bit or more quality time with my boo and together with my family on a Saturday night. But I decided that on a Thursday evening like this one, I can come out to you. So Pass It On will still be available. How will it work? Again, I'll come out to you every Thursday. It's going to be every Thursday. Basically, that's what it's going to be. So today I've just given you the topic on what we are going to be covering, right? But every Thursday, I'm going to come out to you and I will speak to you guys around a particular topic that we want to talk about. And I'll also take in comments from your side, irrespective of where you are. You can comment on the comment section. You can comment. And today we want to talk about if you're doing property investments, how do you know that that area is a good area for you? You know, so I'm gonna give a few examples. People that invest in student accommodation. So how do you know that this area is good for you, irrespective of the very obvious things that we might think that is obvious, but for some of us it's not. But what if you're not in student accommodation? Maybe you are into normal tenanting. Or what if maybe you are into medical? Or what if you are, there's so many asset classes. You hear me talk about all of these things because there's so many asset classes in real estate. So real estate is not just about, it's not just about residential. There's more to it, right? There is more to it. And it's something that I want us to talk about from time to time. So hellos, welcome to 2022. It's great hanging with you again. I haven't seen you in a long time since last year. This is my first live. I haven't done any other live in 2022, so I really feel like I feel rusty in all of this, right? But yeah, good having you guys. Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? I want to know in the chat. Yeah, I want to know in the chat. And remember on Pass It On, you can ask me any question. So whatever you want to ask of me. So I'm gonna diving into the conversation of what we want to talk about. But outside of that as well, you can ask me anything. It is your day. Pass it on. It is your day. So let's start, right? So number one, right? I want us to talk about number one. This is you are in property, you're doing investments, and for this reason, we are asking the question to say, hold on, which area is best for you, right? So remember, if you're in property, you need to be making money. So if you're in property, you need to be making money. It's a cash flowing business, or you want to be making cash flow. So the first thing is that if you're doing rentals, whether it's doing Airbnb, student accommodation, you are renting out a warehouse, or whatever the case is going to be, the first thing is that Rental business, it's a business. So renting out your property is a business. So if you're going to be buying a property, irrespective of where it is, irrespective of what it's going to be, and what kind of a tenant you're going to be having, the bottom line that we need to be asking ourselves is that this is actually a business. You have bought something, the bank is giving you some money, and now you've got this tenant, and you need to make some profit. Simple, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, step. So that's the first thing, right? So whatever area that you're going to be diving into, the bottom line is that it's a rental business, and are you making money, right? Are you making money? If you're not making money in that area, then there is a problem. It might be a problem with the actual property itself, or it might be a problem with how you bought the property, or it might be an area problem, right? So remember, I'm talking about how do you actually know that this is a good investment area for you, right? How do you know? So the first one we spoke about, if it's for rental purposes, it's a business and it needs to give you some money. Simple. That's what it basically means. That's point number one. Point number two, um, right? In these properties that you are having, right? In these properties that you are having, irrespective of where it is, the question that I then want to ask of you is that what draws people to that area? What draws people to that area? Why are they fascinated to stay in that area? We're not talking about a particular strategy. We are generalizing it. So whether it's Airbnb, but what draws people into that area, right? So if you're doing whatever that you're doing, then you've got people that are going to be coming through onto that property that are going to be paying you rent, right? Now the question is that what draws them there? So I'll give you an example. So there are a couple of people that own properties very close to the airport, and they do Airbnb. So what is drawing people? It's close to the airport, right? And then let's take an example. Another example is that you got student accommodation very close to institutions. So what draws people? Well, what draws people is the education, right? So you want to position your business in the right place. You don't just want to buy a property randomly, because if you're going to be just planting it randomly, then it's going to affect point number one, which talks about the rental is a business. So you might be losing some business, right? So, that's my point number two. And neither it's right or wrong. For some of you might be saying, TJ, this is not right. I've been doing this for a minute now. Okay. And that gives me the right to talk about what I'm talking about. I've been doing it for a minute, and I'm seeing it. The trends are saying it. So yeah, we can talk about it, and you can agree to disagree with me, but that's the bottom line. Okay. Now, the third thing is that what else is available on your property? So the property that you are renting out, remember, it's for the business, right? So remember, it is a rental. So if it's rental, it means that you need to be earning some moolah out of it. So with all of that, what is available around this property? Because people are going to stay there for a particular reason. Are they staying there because there's an availability to education close by? Right? Are they staying there because there is a university close by, shopping mall close by, maybe movie houses close by? I don't know. What else is close by? What else is available for these people? Amenities, that's what they call them. Yeah, thank you very much. Someone, they just hit me on a comment to say, TJ is got amenities. Yes, it is, right? because people don't want to stay. It's convenience. People want to stay close to somewhere. But again, for some other people, they actually want to stay far away. Like, for instance, when I was buying my family home, my wife was like, I'm not staying close to a shopping mall. And I'm like, yay, hallelujah, we're not spending money. So in my household, I kind of like do all the shopping. I kind of like do it online actually, because my wife, she doesn't like it. It's a mayhem for her. But for some of you guys, either you're married or you're not married, your other partner is like, nah, I want to stay close to the shopping mall. I want to be able to walk to the shopping mall. It's preference. So for you as a provider of accommodation or a provider of real estate, then you want to look into why are people coming here? What is available around me? Because if you know what is available around you, then you can start creating services that support your not your ecosystem, but the ecosystem that you have. Right? So that was the third thing, right? Let's jump on to the fourth thing. Someone else is asking me about my book. Is my book available? Yes, my book is available. This is my old book, right? My old book, which is called From Bad Debt to Property Mogul. Yeah, so you can get it on my website. I've got my new book actually. Where is it on my desk? And it is called my. Hold on, let me get it for you. It's my new book, so I need to show it to you, right? Hold on. I'm coming back, right? I'm coming back. I need to show you my new book. It's out. I'm back, right? With my new book. There you are. Right. Bam! Hey! Be the first millionaire in your family. Yeah, that's what it's all about. There's a big difference between the old one and the new one, right? Look at it. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So this was my first book that I wrote, which is called From Bad Debt to Property Mogul in 2 years. This you can get it online on my website, which is called taraject.com. I'm just gonna hit it up in the comments there. And then my second book that is now out, which is called Be the First Millionaire in Your Family. Right. So this is kind of like these are my two books that are now available. I mean, you can literally get them for 157. Each book is 157, and it gets delivered to you. Okay. So I am just gonna hit you up there on where you can get the book, right? It is so you can hit up on the book there. I'm gonna show you guys where you can get the book. I am going to send you guys the link, right? I'm going to send you guys the link in the comment. That's where you will be able to see it, and you can literally buy it there for yourselves, and it will get delivered to your home, right? It will get delivered directly to your home. Imagine that. That's what it's all about. Now, I am talking about investments today. My book thingy just came in there, or should I say the book just came in there. Is something else. But what I do want us to talk about is actually point number 4. I want to dive into point number 4. But for some of you, you have not seen my new book yet, right? Or you're wanting to buy it. So I'm just going to hit it up to you in the comments in there. You can be able to see the link, right? The link says shop. It will take you directly to my shop. For 157, you can get your own copy and yeah, enjoy the read. But don't just enjoy the read. Hashtag be the first millionaire in your family. That's the hashtag, right? And I mean that in all senses. But let's go back again. How do you become the first millionaire in your family? You need some education. And speaking of education, On the 12th and then the 13th of March, we are running a property bootcamp where you can come in and you can enjoy and immerse yourself into the education of property. It's a 2-day program. It's a Saturday and Sunday. For one person, you are going to be paying 1,997, right? 1,997 for the 2 days. In the comments, you should be able to see the link that will be able for you to come in to reserve your seat. It basically says M5 Property Addicts / grow my business. So we're talking about businesses here. But today I'm not talking about businesses alone, but I'm trying to help you to say, when you're investing in properties, what do you need to look out for, right? And I'm just giving you some of the 5 things that I think you can be able to look out for. But in the same breath, I'm also inviting you to the bootcamp that is going to be starting off on the 12th and the 13th, which is going to be a Saturday, and you can come in and you can learn. If you have come through to the property bootcamp, let me know in the comments how you have found the training, right? Let me know in the comments how you have found the training. So the training is going to be online, and it's also going to be in person. So for those people that are far away, you can learn online. For those people that are going to be in and around Johannesburg, you can get to be in the class. Okay. But I want to jump in and I want to talk about point number 4. Point number 4 is now within this area that you are looking at buying. So we've spoken about, yes, if you have to buy, are you going to be making money? That's priority number 1. And then we have also spoken about, what kind of like draws people into that area. So now you know that. But now the third thing that you're jumping in is to say, what else is around here that can also be an attraction to the people? Yeah, right? So the fourth thing, right? We are on point number 4. Point number 4 of what else, when you're buying a property either for investments, not for staying at your place, right? But for investment purposes. The fourth one that we want to talk about is, have you done some research to try to find out what else is coming in the area, right? Yeah, what else is coming into the area? So, for instance, at the moment, people that are Johannesburg based, we all know that the Gautrain has been coming in the north, kind of like Gautrain started off from Johannesburg and it went all the way to the airport and it went all the way now to the Rosebank sides and Sandton sides, right? And there have been talks to say they want to extend it to the west, right? So if you are going to be buying property for rentals, what does it mean if the Gautrain goes through past your house? Is it good or is it bad? Will it make your price of your rental higher or not? I don't know, right? So whatever in your area there, what I'm basically saying is that you now need to look at what else is coming. Because if there is something that is coming in the area, does it put the value down or does it put the value up? Of course, we don't know everything that's going to happen in the future, but at least the bottom line is that you have done some research, right? Is there a school that's coming by? I'll give you an example. When we moved in at our resident, where we are staying now, our firstborn, he was just about to go into primary school, right? And we've been staying at the same house for around about 10 years or so. And with that, he has gone through into primary and now he's just started off into his high school now. But when we started doing some researches in the areas, there were two schools that were in the proximity of roundabout 2 kilometers away. One was a 2 kilometer away. The other one was kind of like 500 meters. So it's kind of like on my doorstep, right? And because it was a private school, we're like, oh, that's great. It's amazing. What has it done to the value of my property? It has shot up. Not only has it shot up because of this, but the second thing is that the demand of people that are wanting to take their kids to private schools wants to stay a little bit closer. So for that reason, the demand of rental has gone up. Right. Did I predict this? No, I didn't. But I had a look. And when I had a look, I kind of like said, oh, okay, maybe, maybe not. But when I was buying this particular property, it wasn't on the basis of me renting it out. But if I rent it out now, it's a bonus. So imagine if something else that had come through that is not in the positive. That is the point that I am trying to draw to you. My last point before I duck, right? By the way, if you have any comments, I want to spend a little bit of time answering your comments in the comment sections. So I'm going to look on the screen here to see whether you do have any questions. If you do have any questions, I want to address them. It might be about what we've been talking about, or remember, this is Pass It On. Pass It On, we talk about anything, right? We talk about anything in real estate. Now, if the last point, right? When you are buying this particular property, for whatever reason that you're buying it for, now the question that I want to ask of you is, how long should you stay with this property? I know a lot of people that say, you know, TJ, nah, I'll never sell. Really? Imagine 20 years ago, if you are in, let me just throw in a name, Berea, because Berea is kind of like common everywhere. So there's a Berea in Durban. I've been there. Berea in Durban has kind of like gone down. It went up again. Berea in Johannesburg, it kind of like went down, and then it went down, and then down again, and then it came up, right? A lot of people are scared of going there. I've seen some very good opportunities, but it's been coming up. It's one of the best performing areas in the country in terms of capital appreciation. But how long, when you're buying whatever that you're buying, this property here, whether it is for Airbnb, whether it is for normal tenanting, whether it is for student accommodation, whether it is whatever asset class it is, it doesn't really matter. But the question that I'm asking you is that for how long do you want to keep it? Because remember now, there's these other things that starts coming in, and when these things starts coming in, they may affect you positively. So if you sell, you're gonna make a big money, right? I'm not that kind of an advocate. I don't do that. I would rather take out the money in a different way. And if you want to know that different way, you need to come to class. Now, if the property is going down, then what do you do? Okay, I'm hoping that this is giving you some value. For some of you who've just joined us, welcome. And hey, I've got a new book that is called Be the First Millionaire in Your Family, and I'm promoting that book. It is a book of 157 that you'll be able to get, and then it gets delivered to your doorstep. It is a book that I wrote to give you the step-by-step guidance of how you can actually make $1 million in South Africa. How you can actually make $1 million. $1 million for me was a metaphor. But in this book, I show you how you can do it. Not only in real estate, but I've even given you some other things that you can also learn that can give you $1 million. It's things that I learned when I was coming up. Right? My other book, From Bed Dead to Property Mogul, it is still available. I'm going to jump into some of your questions. All right. Let's go to some of the questions. All right. I see some people are from Durban. Hey, what's happening in Durban? My lovely place. I like Durban, by the way. It's chilled. Yeah, very humid though. It's the only part that I don't like about Durban. Right? Someone is asking the question, TJ, is the book available in the stores? No, my book will never be in the stores anyway. You need to get it on my website. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right. Someone says, hey, TJ, I think I'll need that book, man. Awesome stuff. Order it. It's 157. It is the price of 157. It's less than the price of what? Going to the movies? I don't know. I haven't been to the movies. I've been scared of COVID. I've been staying indoors. We've been binge watching with my wife, Netflix, and all of them. Right. Support. Service support, it says, those who have not joined the bootcamp, hear from me. You won't regret it. Thank you for the support there. Right. Someone says, do me son. I'm just picking up people randomly here, right? As they're giving out their comments. Hi guys, just come in and please help me out about payment for the seminar, TJ. Dumisani, you can jump in. We're going to give you the link now, right away. We are going to give you the link so that you can attend Grow My Business. That's what it's called there. It is called M5, www.m5, right? www.m5propernyaddicts.com. Grow my business. Grow my business. And that's where you can find the link. And within that link, sir, I'm going to hit it up to you, Dumisani, right? Within that link, sir, you can then be able to purchase your 2-day training, and I'll see you in the class on the 12th and the 13th. If you are in Johannesburg, you can be in the class itself. Okay? If you are anywhere else, Toyondo, Cape Town, Kokstad, you can be online. You are allowed. But hey, COVID is no longer here. You can drive down. Someone says, hey, teacher, I am watching you from Port Elizabeth. Awesome stuff. It is good to see you, Tando. Right. And Tando is asking, TJ, I need a mentor. How do I get that can actually give me attention? Yeah, we can help you out, man. All you need to do is to come to the class. So for those people that are going to be coming into the class itself, you are going to have the opportunity of being mentored for the first couple of times for free. Yes, for free. Imagine that. So yeah. Right. I am just going through some of the other questions that are coming in here. Hello, how's it going? It says, I've learned a lot from just, let me see. I've learned a lot from just your YouTube videos, making 12,000 per month. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. Well done, brother, on making that 12,000 Rand per month, on watching the stuff that we have been pushing out here. So this is very good. So which means that you can learn. Besides learning, you can also come to the class, and it's very structured. And Hamkelo, I'm going to challenge you, man. Come through to the class. You can learn a little bit more than that, and you can grow your business. You can grow your business. Tando is asking the question, how much is the class? It is 1,997, right? Only 1,997. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been great hanging out with you. I will be also be in here. Someone says, Mose says, TJ, you're a boss. Thank you, brother. Thanks for the kind words. But here is what I'm just going to close out with. Remember, this is pass it on. This information, I am giving it to you so that you can pass it on, right? So don't hold on to the information. Imagine if I had held on to the information, which means that today you would not be learning. So what am I asking of you? Simply put, this information that here that you got, if you're on YouTube, get the link, post it on your channel. That's all I'm asking you to do, so that other people that are in your community can also start learning. If you and I are learning, and then we can start to put in 12,000 Rand on our pockets or a little bit more, how about all those other people? And then we can all be helping each other out. Right. I'm going to take in another message. Someone says this guy here, his name is Kurawone. I like what you're doing, guys. Looking forward to the class. Paid my fees. Well done. We're looking forward to seeing you into the class as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from me today. Next week, Thursday, we meet again. Yeah, we meet again next week, Thursday, and it will be every Thursday at 8 o'clock, and it will all be about pass it on. Right? Invite other people, let them know that the channel is available. They can come into the sessions. I am going to be asking, actually, how can I help you? Right? I don't want to sound like the turquoise bank, but yes, this here is about helping you as well. So I'll come out to you with a bit of a topic. You can ask me a couple of questions. I can help you. Obviously, with the experience that I've been getting in running my own business, round about 350 students that we have filled up this year, right? 299 of our own beds, and now we're managing for other people as well. But just below 200 tenants that we are managing. Guys, I started that all up from zero about 5 years ago. You too can do the same if you're focused. Right. Be the first millionaire in your family. I do mean it. It's not for me, it is for you. Cheers. God bless.